Witajcie kochani,
Dzień dobry, dzień
Hello,
dobry.
everyone. Good morning. Piotr Pacyga and Norbert Janeczek here. What we heard from Marek is something wonderful. I remember this day, BDS in Częstochowa, where Marek approached us and he told about his passion, about what he wanted to do. So I'm really happy that for 5 years together, we've been pursuing these objectives that we set up in Kenya. And thanks to today's event and to the fact that we've had our 10th anniversary, the decade, in the next decades, we still have a lot of things to do, not only in Poland, but also in Kenya. Yes, we are doing incredible things. And also you, club members who are contributing to these activities. I don't know how it happened that 10 years have passed. Can you see the slide? It was the first photo taken in DUOLIFE. Probably there are millions of or billions of such photos have been taken, but it's the first one. It just shows that the products, the supplements, the cosmetics work because we look even better. We are told that by men, by women. So I am personally very happy. When I remember these 10 years, when I analyze everything, all the situations, of course, there's been a lot of hard work. There have been moments when it was really hard, moments where we felt we were stuck, and then suddenly we moved forward. But I have a lot of satisfaction. I talk a lot to leaders, and then I see that the people see that this company is different. And when I remember, I've talked to people in Spain, Latvia, and in Poland, and I see the smiling faces of the people who have changed their lives and the hopeful eyes. I've been to Romania recently. These people look and they see hope in the company, hope for a change. So there are so many stories of people who have better lives, better health, better comfort, satisfaction, in safety. After those mental changes that they've experienced, they have become happier. This is the idea that we have inspired them with. This is what Asha talked about. Yes, Asha started this day wonderfully in her session and with this Kaizen strategy. Everybody who is watching this Zoom session today can look left, right, and think about where they were 1 year ago, 2, 5, 10 years ago, how they looked, what car they drove, in what flat they lived, what life they had. And they can see how their life have changed. Sometimes people say that it changed completely. There were leaders who started, for example, in Romania, when people were promoted. Let's imagine that Tomasz Zabawa, as a team leader, comes to the stage. We remember all leaders who were promoted to the highest positions when they started, but they are just normal people. They have normal fears, doubts. And with time, with the development, with the successes, with the consecutive attempts, they look up, they change their lives and the lives of other people. It was a really good time. It's been a really good time. Thank you very much for this time. So we are finishing this anniversary year. We are looking at 2024. But in order to show you what awaits us in the next decade, well, recently, we were sitting with the board, with the global directors for 2 days. We turned off our phones. There was no internet. We made lists and notes, what worked during those 10 years, what should be improved, what should be changed, the suggestions of our partners, etc. We started analyzing a graph which had been shown at TFT. And it's a really strong graph which shows the whole industry, MLM industry, when it comes to the world globally. It's the blue line, and it's shown in billions of dollars. Then it was combined with e-commerce graph. We can see that since 2013, it's been increasing a lot. And we also combined it with the turnover of DUOLIFE marketing that we've been promoting for 10 years. And many of you have probably seen this slide, these increases, rises, but we analyzed what happened over the last 10 years, and we have the results. This was a forecast. This green graph, it showed that in 2022, we would go up strongly. And let's see, 203,515,000 we made in 2022. So it's a rise by 18%. But I would like to have a look at this graph from the perspective without the whole industry or marketing, global marketing. Let's see. 2013-14, do you remember how we rose then? Then we can see this flat line. Remember how we felt then? Well, we were a bit stressed, but if we intuitively we felt we were going in the right way and we were doing the right things. Intuition really plays an important part in this business. This right intention that the organization was created with. So let's look at what's happening now. In 2018-19, we had the same situation. But in 2013, a lot of people resigned. They attempted, they tried, but they stopped believing. Then later, a lot of them came back. But let's look at what happened during the next years. The universe, the world, works in cycles. And then there was another cycle in 2018 and 19, where we had a flat line again. Just a symbolic growth, a very symbolic one. And Norbert, I called my accountant and I checked the turnover at the end of September, and I asked about the forecast. What happens? Well, what you can see in the graph. So we're going to have the same flat line as in 2018, 2019, and it's the same time frame. We have these cycles. Maybe there are some of you who feel that the turnover has gone down, so you feel some discomfort, you are not motivated. But it's the best moment to start acting, because let's see what's going to happen soon.
It's normal that you have some a bit worse years in business, in economy. These are natural cycles that happen in all areas of life, and the same here. But if you look at the growth in the recent years, they were more dynamic, they were more rapid. This is important. In the recent periods, the growths were more rapid. How do those who gave up, how do they feel, those who gave up in 2014? They feel a bit depressed. They not don't say that they regret, but they say it's too late now, which is rubbish. Some people join after many years and they suddenly succeed the way they haven't before. And to be honest, I'm happy that we have those flattening lines because it's a verification of the leaders, of people who work with us, who look at us. If they stay, even if there is some gentle drop of flat lines, in the next year or two, they succeed. It's a very good verification if you say weak people give up in those moments when things do not go exactly the way they would like to go. But the strength of a leader, generally of a successful person, it's the involvement, it's the persistence, the faith. I always repeat, they success develops your business, but failure or stagnation develops your character. In crisis, uh, people and companies gain most. Norbert, you are the father of soft marketing. You've written a book with Jan Nagdaniec. It reads very well. I've read it on an airport, at an airport in Armenia, in a couple of days. So, if you could say, you feel it most. You had a promoter of this idea of soft marketing. It all started from you. Your wife initiated this name. So why do you think, why this big success of soft marketing? Is it our distinctive feature Well, it's a very good question. I've been analyzing things a lot recently. We've had leaders from Italy, from Spain, who started acting, working in DuoLife. Um, there are many of those meetings with leaders from the US, a very strong leader. And what we pay attention to, it's this different nature of this business. This stagnation moment, this is normal. This is the business cycles. It's normal. A child is never behaving very good, you know. There are some worse moments. We are among 4 or 5 companies in the world with the highest dynamics. This is incredible. That's the first thing. Second, you have completely different approach. This is our intent. A human at the center, giving value, making world a better place, then the whole universe is in favor of you. There is healthy atmosphere, healthy people, healthy organization, the one that people want to join, and this is the most important. Uh, the soft marketing is the multi-level marketing. It's the next level because things are changing. It's a very subtle difference. But if you are a winner in a race for 100 meters, then a subtle difference is the thing that makes a difference. So on the basis of the law of resonance, certain people join you. People act ethically. The tools, the solutions that we use are the result of all of this, of the human in the center. It's a DNA. It's the foundation of our company, of our community. And what amazed me when I was talking with people in Spain, and what made them get involved, and Spain has grown over 100% and recruitment has grown 350% because they looked at the business the way it is. They have the stories of their companies, their own experience, their own background, but the decision was after TFT, after the event. They were amazed with the atmosphere among the leaders, the respect, cooperation, partnership, supporting. This is something unique in the network marketing, but this is the effect of this philosophy of human in the center. This makes us go forward. We are different. People need this kind of community because what you give gets back multiplied. And the world is changing. And why the human in the center? It's because we believe that everybody deserves to live a beautiful life. A human is an excellent person that deserves to have this life. And it's up to you whether you can communicate with you what you want. We believe that everybody deserves to live a happy, rich, and healthy life. It's not just selling products in dual life. It's not building a community. It's building a community of happy, conscious people because this kind of people can change the world for better. First, you change your life. Therefore, we have so much mental development, personal development, because it's important how you think, what your beliefs are. It helps you become happier. Therefore, we will have wonderful things the next year. I will tell you later. But what it entails, the professional success, business success, better life, abundant and safe life, because soft marketing is a different model. Dual Life is a different organization, and our effect results show that it works. And thank you for your commitment, because together we create something unique. If we have done something once, can we do it again after the 10 years? Can you say it? Of course, there are difficult moments. Sometimes you just don't feel like, but we've already done it. So if I told you that the success, the recipe for success is to do something again. If you're a vice president, do it again. If you're a manager, do it again. If someone has fallen from the given rank and is in the grace period, you can do it again. It's about your way of thinking, your mindset. So let your slogan for the 2040 24 be do it again, do the same thing. Let us analyze the graph that we can program for the coming years. What we have done here, we have copied the years 2013, 22, and we put it on the graph that we have. We can tell the future. We know that the best way to predict the future is to create it. Look what's in our minds. We are 10 years ahead. And most likely, I predict that the next flat line will be about 2027. Can you zoom in a little bit? This graph, this will be 2024, 2028, and the next flat line will be about 2031, 32. Asha showed us the perspective of 10 years just a moment ago. What you need to do is just do the same thing, and for sure we will do it. Because what's important, we are not starting from the scratch. Before we started from the scratch, but now we are starting with the proof that it works, that it's necessary, that human is in the center, that everybody needs it. The world is changing, the products work. We have proved this. And this is a motivation for us, our vision of where we want to be in the 10 years' time. But this will not happen without you. We want to help you to be in this millionaires club. Therefore, we have prepared proper tools, proper bonuses. But in order for this to happen, there is one objective: recommendation, referral. That's a definition of working in dual life, recommending things and retaining things that are already in dual life to make their monthly activity. The objective is referral, recommendation. We have met once, Norbert, and then we've met Bartosz. If we had not met Bartosz, if we had not said what was in our mind, there wouldn't be us, wouldn't be dual life. There must be a meeting. We must meet people. And the compensation plan, I personally believe, I know it very well, that let me tell you about just two elements that are distinctive on the background of other plans. These are two main things. There are many of them, but we have no time. Overlapping points, accumulating points. If you're new, you don't know that points overlap to get promoted. Talk to your leader who has invited you to the Zoom meeting to tell you more about this. And the grace period. This is something unique. It doesn't exist in other compensational plans. What it comes from, a human in the center. We realize that you can have some worse periods, but you still are at a given position, given rank, and you still make money. And this is something that makes many people amazed. And we've experienced that many times. And another thing, in order to do the same thing in the next 10 years, we will be offering you new bonuses. The bonuses that I have in mind now, and I will tell you briefly, there were no such bonuses. They will be awarding you for extending your structure, for referrals, recommendations. There will be additional bonuses, additional money. But uh, to repeat this success, we recalled the history. Bonuses for promotions, bonus positions, and they are supposed to make the recommending persons rewarded and the people who have been recommended rewarded. And we have a pool of 1 million points allocated to the people who will do it. We will inform you about this. This will be something additional. It's not, someone can earn 1 million points starting this business. You can earn 1 million points more. That's really a huge load of money. And moving on, since yesterday, there is a vote. There's been a vote. A couple of days, there's been a vote for business from home, where we would like to encourage you. This is important. Norbert, tell us more. All hands on deck or on smartphones. This year, there's been vote for the most trusted company, and of all the companies all over the world, DuoLife has won as the most trusted company. Now there is a competition for the best company, considering different elements, what the people does, how it works, and so on. And we have the chance to win this competition and to show that we are the best company for the world, and we will be probably the biggest company. And the important thing is to get mobilized. Look what kind of argument it is for the people to attract them, to attract new people. Let's be the best company. Let's win this competition. All hands on smartphones. It's not only you. Invite your family, partners, acquaintances. If each of us uh, contacted 3 or 4 people, we would have won. It's very important. It's a very important marketing move. So do everything to uh, be here. Make it passionate. The pass on rule. You, uh, but the next leap I want you to do is the day before the end of this competition, because this is the last run, and people from the third and fourth rank will be running, will be chasing. They sleep during the day, and are active during our night because of the time zone change. Let's get mobilized, but let's not forget about the last day. Our time is out, Norbert. We have to finish, unfortunately, this. Well, let's not finish. Let's say. I have the pleasure to invite here a very special person, a person with whom we've been since the very beginning, who has trusted us, who is passionate and full of vision about the DuoLife project, and who said that their dream is to make DuoLife a globally recognized brand. And this has come true, 50% of even or even more. So I will invite Łukasz Godin here soon. Łukasz will tell you what will happen to help you achieve your objectives so that we will soar like in the graph. This is the photo when the company was transforming from the limited liability into joint stock company. So we have been integrated. We have grown a bit more mature, as you can see. Give us a heart in the chat box if the things that we've been talking about has reached your mind, your heart. Give us a heart, because we are really in a good place. We are moving forward. We are the best company for the world, and it's the time to climb up. Thank you very much.
Moi drodzy, witam Was niezwykle serdecznie.
Hello, very warmly. After this session, we've had presenting anything after Norbert and Piotr, who's going to talk about what's going to happen and our plans, is really exciting for me. As the gentleman said, we've done it once. It's time to do it again, to take our company to the top again. For the plans to become reality, we have prepared for you a number of improvements and facilitations that I'm going to talk to you about. Piotr and Norbert said that no doubt what really makes the DuoLife different from other companies is the person or human being in the center and wonderful compensation plan. I'm going to tell you about a few more things which make DuoLife absolutely unique on the market. When it comes to the effectiveness of our product, well, you all know about it. You have tried it on your own bodies. You see how incredible they are, how unique. In the last time, some packages have appeared on the market, which will make it easier to choose our products and solve all your problems. And most of all, make it very easy and clear in a short time to learn about them and to suggest them to your club members. The packages, both cosmetic and supplement packages, is not everything. Right now, there are works leading to the close future in which we will have smart shipment, that is intelligent shipment, smart shipment. Let's imagine how much DuoLife will change if you are able to offer planned, well thought of supplementation to your club members, which will take 3, 6, or 9 months. And your club members with one decision for 6 months will be able to use the supplements month by month. And the points that will be counted every month, let's see how much the face or the image of the company will change, and the stability, the renewability of products. It will be a new age. In many markets, we receive information that you want us to focus on delivery costs. And I am very happy to share with you that we are now working on lower rates. Some solution will make it possible for us. Very soon, in many markets, there will be new lower rates, which will make it even easier to access our products for many, many thousands of club members. Another very important information is that we have introduced a change when it comes to the qualification of managers club training, which will take place in the beginning of the year. Let's have a look at the qualifications for these trips. And let's see how easy it is to qualify today and to explain the qualifications. Another big argument and benefit of DuoLife, apart from the products, is these trips and the best car plan in the industry. I've analyzed hundreds of car plans of the companies on the market, and I haven't found a plan that gives more possibilities and easier access to a car for club members. What have we prepared for today to make it even better? We have prepared a great special offer for the first 20 managers who will get qualifications with the turnover of 30,000 points. So you learn about it. So 20 cars will be available, Volkswagen Tirac, which is a very nice car, and it will be available for you without additional monthly payments. It's a new special offer that I'm sure will be received very well by you. Do you like these special offers? Please share something, share the reaction with me in the chat box. Thank you very much for your engagement. Another new important step is entering the new reality. 2024 and the coming decade poses great possibilities ahead of us. We are preparing a lot of solutions based on AI, which will make it possible for us to take the business to another whole new level. For many of you, what was a barrier to build international business is the language barrier, of course. And this is what we are beginning with. We are preparing our algorithms and teaching our algorithms to provide translations for you in all languages of the world. Just imagine the change. Today, our webinars and events are interpreted into 15 languages, let's say. And when this tool is implemented, we will be able to interpret these events into practically every language in the world. So the language barrier will disappear. Of course, let me tell you that we are just beginning. We are only just beginning to teach the algorithm. So it will take some time, of course, but I want to ensure that we will experiment at some events, Zoom events, but the decision of implementation will be taken together. So stay calm, because it's a wonderful future ahead of us, but we still need some time for it. So please understand us and have patience. So over the next 10 years, what's ahead of us is really, really exciting things. And it will be announced by the president of the board of DuoLife, Bartosz Królikowski, who is going to come on stage right now.
Witajcie, kochani.
Hello, everyone. Directly from the headquarters of DuoLife, from the studio of DuoLife, I have great pleasure with all the co-founders to meet you today. I would like to thank you because I often say that time is our greatest asset, and everybody, each of you could be in a different place today, spend time in a different way, but for a reason you have come to join us. So thank you that you have decided to join us on this Saturday morning, because as you can see, we have ambitious plans. For 10 years, we've been pursuing them and realizing them, completing them in part. And we want to say that we know what to do and how to do it, so that the next 10 years are successful for DUOLIFE, but also successful for each of you, because the success of DUOLIFE is based on people in the center, on each of you, because we want every person here to have an improved standard of life. This is the mission of DUOLIFE, you know about it. And I have a great pleasure, and I am really happy that we have managed to improve this standard of life for many people. Also, when it comes to health, because we know that it's a great value, and preventative measures instead of treatment is really great. This is what Dr. Kartash is going to say today. It's not just we are not doing this business in any way, but for 10 years we've wanted to do it as best as possible, and to keep learning and to do it even better every day. We are better today than we were yesterday, and it's what the success is about, to keep improving. Like Brian Tracy says, improve yourself and improve everything we do to be a better version of ourselves today than we were yesterday. When it comes to our vision, where we want to be in the next decade, I think it was greatly showed by Piotr and Norbert at the beginning, because the more back we look into the past, the more we can see in the future. Have you heard about it? I can see yes, because this is what happens. This is true. At the stock exchange, when you are an investor at the stock when I was an investor there, I analyzed a lot of trends, the past, what has happened in the economy. And at the stock exchange years ago, a decade ago, in order to draw conclusions and to make decisions about the future. And it's the same with DUOLIFE. We are a unique company, but the analysis we do with a whole host of people, we have great employees at DUOLIFE today, it lets us sleep peacefully and think optimistically with a conviction that we are able to do what we have done so far, even faster, even more dynamically, even better. And with making sure that the company is safe. Because how would you feel if you didn't know if the people in the company you work for don't think about you, but only think about themselves? All the time, we are doing everything for the business to develop safely for each of us, because it's our business, our common business, our common company, and we want it to develop safely. And I am lucky, and I am convinced that today we have done the homework for the last 10 years. When I was waiting to start presenting to you today, I remembered an interview in which Bill Gates was asked, what do you do to achieve this great success? Because Bill Gates is one of the richest people in the world. He doesn't have to be introduced to you, I think. He said, make right decisions. And the journalist asked, but how? How do you do it? How do you make the right decisions? He said, well, use experience. So the journalist asks again, but how do you get experience? And Bill says, make wrong decisions. The more wrong decisions you make, but you make conclusions, you analyze it, then the more you are able to plan much better for the future. And on the basis of these 10 years, we made millions of decisions. Some of them were better, some of them were worse, but all of them were made with a good intention. What Norbert had said today, we put people in the center, and we had the idea that if we could do something better, we wanted to do it. You know, people can say anything, promise anything, but you can feel whether it's a sentence which is really in the heart or just marketing. Because there is a lot of that on the market, of this manipulation that we don't like, which differentiates us from other companies which use this manipulation. So there might be different products, but there is only one human being. So for the last 10 years, we have learned a lot. We've observed a lot. We were planning how to do an even better company for the world so that everyone could be a beneficiary of the success that was shown in the graph. People who resigned, they resigned from their dreams, the possibility to fulfill their lives, improving their lives with DuoLife. It was their decision. It was a wrong decision. 10 years ago, we decided to choose DuoLife and to do everything to make this company the best in the world. And I am really lucky because it's happening every day. So thank you to everyone who has been with us for 10, 7, 5 years, or maybe somebody is even for the first time with us today. Maybe you are still thinking whether it's the right place for you. I am telling you, it's the best place to fulfill your dreams. We will help you plan the dreams and we will help you fulfill the dreams because we care about people. And this is the difference. We don't only want to say something just because we want you to chase the rabbit, but we want to help you achieve your goal because we care about you. We want you to be happy. We want you to be a conscious leader, to be a better partner, father, mother, wife, so that you can improve your personal relationships, because we have always cared about development, and these three areas, development, health, and business, it wasn't a coincidence, because this is what we believed people need. Because if you focus only on money, very often you don't get the money. If you focus on money but not on health, very often you will have to use your money to improve your health. And we want to make it balanced. We want to make it a well-being. We care about your health. We show you solutions. We care about your finances. We give you great possibilities and tools, and we care about your development. And now everything depends on you. Our goal to support your activity. So each of you, no matter when you registered in DuoLife, or maybe you are still considering it, each of you can do what we've talked about. You can start actively being in the first stage and start inviting other people to the business. We want to give you support. We decided that every Monday of the next month, since the 4th of December, as the co-founders, we will make Zoom for the new registered members. So everybody who has just registered, what they will have from you as the people who invite them, they will also receive invitation to a meeting with one of the co-founders of DuoLife. It will be dedicated to these people. For us, it will be comfortable too, because we will be able to thank them to join DuoLife, for joining DuoLife. We will show them what they should do, how to use this opportunity to care about, to look after their future and the future of their family. So every first Monday of month, and it will stay, no matter where we are in the world, we will always connect to the meeting so that we can be with these people and prolong their activity in DuoLife, so that they can be with us forever and not only for one moment, because we want their decision to be fulfilled. What some of you already know, our strategy for the next decade, to have 1,000 of millionaires in DuoLife. It's not just words. It's something that will make each of you be able to fulfill your dreams. Just imagine what would happen if you had $1 million zloty. Imagine what would happen if you had this money and could fulfill your needs, maybe some old needs from the past, maybe some loans, or maybe some plans for the future. And this is our goal, to help you complete it, fulfill it. And the bonuses I've mentioned today will surely help you fulfill this goal. So I am convinced that if you take a piece of paper, no matter what position you have, and if you plan what you are going to do. I remember a film which I watched recently about Arnold Schwarzenegger, where he said that what's most important is discipline, routine, something you do every day, because motivation can fluctuate. It is affected by climate, the weather, because today it's raining, for example. It doesn't mean that it should lower our motivation. Well, it's raining, so I put on a raincoat and I go out. Or an umbrella, I take an umbrella. If I have planned to run, for example. So it is planned as my routine. So if you are in a place today, a certain place, your habits have taken you here.
If you're not happy with where you are today, you can do everything. You can change it completely and you can be a president in your life. You can earn millions. You can inspire millions of people to live a better life, a healthier life all over the world, even in places where you haven't been to, or countries that you can visit as a leader in your life. This is a fantastic opportunity and a great adventure in your life. You know, there's one life. You can believe in reincarnation, but wouldn't it be great to use the time that we have to inspire as many people as possible in the world? I believe that yes, we are fully ready and motivated and full of the will that, again, no matter what happens, take the dual life to the heights. I believe that you will be the person who will join us, give us the energy, give us more, and show the world that dual life is the power. And thank you very much for being here. There are a lot of fantastic things ahead of us. And as Piotr said, the best way to predict the future is to create it. And what we do every day is create even better conditions for development for you. If you like this vision, I can see the heart in the chat. Thank you very much. We care about you having a better life with Duo Life. Thanks to Duo Life, that you can develop comprehensively no matter where you are, which country you are in. We consider each country separately, supported differently. We have teams, regional teams, giving you local tools, even though we think globally. We act also locally. So each of us will be visiting different countries to support you in development, to have the dynamics. Some of the events have already happened this year. Next week, I will be in Boulogne in Italy. Thank you very much. You know what to do. Everything we've showed you, we will be disciplined and motivated to do the next decade, over the next decade. I hope you will not miss this opportunity and you will use it and you will celebrate success with us. Thank you very much. Best greetings to you.